Sunday light through the linen drapes, your tie and your hair in quiet shapes. I pour the tea, you hum a tune, and just like that, it's still you. Still you, I'd walk through fire for. Still you, when the days run sore. Still the reason my breath feels true. No second guesses, it's still you. We've said less lately, fewer words, but your glance still moves the earth. We're not new, but we're not through. Every choice says, I still choose you. Still you in the quiet fight. Still you in the sleepy night. Still the name that pulls me through. No matter what, it's still you. If all we do is live this true, then I'm all right. As long as it's you. You lean on the railing, hair pulled low, the sea behind you in a quiet glow. Street sounds distant, the hour slow. Your eyes found mine like they used to know. Under balcony light, you looked like a song, one I've been humming all summer long. Didn't need words, didn't say much, just fingers brushing that familiar touch. The breeze stirred linen, you pulled your sleeve, said let's stay a while. I'm not ready to leave. I nodded once, couldn't speak if I tried. The night was too golden to let it slide. Under balcony light, you turned your face like the moon had whispered some secret grace. If heaven had windows, they'd open like this, with warm, quiet laughter and one perfect kiss. So we stayed in that hush, no need for more. Balcony light and the sound of the shore. Your breath is slow, the sky is still black, but dawn is pulling the darkness back. I haven't slept, but I don't mind. These are the hours where I unwind. Before the light begins, before the day breaks in, we float like shadows on linen skin. The silence speaks, the stillness wins, right here with you before the light begins. The floor is cold, the room is wide. Your hand still rests right next to mine. And though the world will stir and spin, I'll hold this hush we're sleeping in. Before the light begins, before the sky turns gold, there's something holy in what we hold. No need to rush, no need to rise. Just stay with me till the sun replies. So dream a little more while morning waits. The day can knock, we'll keep it late. Mornings used to start too slow. Coffee burned, the radio low. The kind of silence that lingers too long. Not quite sad, but not quite strong. Before you, the days just ran. I had a watch, but never a plan. I'd fill the time with nothing new. I didn't know I needed you. I'd walk alone just to walk it off. Buy bread I wouldn't touch, sleep through my cough. And every corner felt too wide, like I was always just outside. Before you, the light was thin. There was no warmth to walk into, not the way I do with you. It wasn't dark, but it wasn't light. Just drifting through a world not right. Before you, I never knew how full the quiet could feel with two. The light is low, the street is still, and time has bent to evening's will. You step outside without a sound, while stars wake up above this town. It's blue around the edges now. The gold has slipped away somehow. But what remains feels just as right. A softer shape, a slower light. A door clicks shut, a breeze leans in, carrying hints of violin. You hum along to something near, and everything feels close and clear. It's blue look round the edges now. The sky is deep, the air allows a kind of peace that only comes when nothing needs to be outrun. So take this hour, let it stay blue round the edges, but not far away. You lit the match with a practiced hand, smiled at the flame like it was part of the plan. The plates came warm, the night came slow, and nothing rushed the way we spoke. Dinner by candlelight, shadows on stone, two voices soft in a place all our own. Each word like wine, each pause just right. We ate slow by the softest light. The oil lamps swayed in the evening breeze, your fingered laughed as stem with ease. You looked at me like you always do, half in the moment, half breaking through. Dinner by candlelight, gold on your skin, old songs playing just barely within. The stars showed up but didn't compete, not with you across from me. So we lingered long while the flame burned low, and let the silence be what we know.
Packed away the chairs, folded up the light, traced your name in tan lines at night. The crickets fade, the breeze leans cool, but I still see you by the pool. And I'll keep the warmth wherever I go, your laugh in the car, that soft afterglow. Even when leaves start letting go, I'll keep the warmth and I'll let it show. Found your earring under the seat, a tiny glint of summer heat. It pulled me back to salt on skin, to every start that felt like wind. And I'll keep the warmth tucked in my chest, the look in your eyes when the world felt best. Seasons may turn, but don't you fear, I'll keep the warmth of you right here. So let the cold do what it must. I'll I'll carry the summer, because I must. Pulled off the road at a curve we loved. You said that it's cold, then you kicked up dust. The rocks gave way to water so clear. You looked at me and disappeared. Cliffside swim, sun on our skin. No one to ask where we'd been. You came up laughing, hair in your eyes, the kind of joy that never lies. I dove into no thought, no plan, just salt on my tongue and your outstretched hand. The world went still in a shimmering hush, just us and the water and the hush of a rush. Cliffside swim, hearts on display. Moments like this don't fade away. We floated there, eyes to the sky, and let the day just slide by. The rocks were warm when we climbed down the Gap, and we didn't speak, but we had no doubt.
The covers shift, the moon hangs low, the room forgets what it used to know. I turn once more, then let it be. Whatever comes, comes quietly. Sleep finds me here, not chasing sound, not reaching out, just slowing down. The questions wait, the world fades clear. Sleep finds me still, sleep finds me here. The windows breathe, the night leans in. My thoughts grow soft and paper thin. No need for words, no need for light. Just drifting toward the other side. Sleep finds me here, not far, not wide, just in the fold where quiet hides. No promises, no whispered prayer, only the dark that knows I'm there. So let me go, let stillness steer. Sleep finds me now, sleep finds me here. You're sleeping now, face turned away, I could reach, but I just stay. The room is still, the window hums, and all at once the thought becomes, if you left first, what would I do? This quiet bed would lose its truth. The walls would echo, but not with light. Just empty rooms and colder nights. I'd still make coffee, still fold clothes, but there'd be a weight I couldn't show. I'd find your book on the second shelf and read it just to feel myself. If you left first, I'd still walk slow past all the places we used to know. I'd hear your laugh in passing cars and talk to you through evening stars. So stay asleep, don't hear this fear. Just know I breathe better with you here.
Your hand out the window, catching the wind, bare shoulders glowing with sun-kissed skin. The road unwinds like a thread of gold, and time forgets to take its hold. It's August light on your face at noon, the hum of summer, a lazy tune. No words needed, no big flight, just you and me in August light. Lemon ice melting, sand on your knee, your laugh drifting out to sea. A motel key we'll probably blues, but tonight we dance out of our shoes. It's August light on the motel floor, your silhouette in the open door. No plans made, no end in sight, just holding on to August light. And when the cold winds start to bite, I'll still be warm from August light. Keys turned easy, radio low, your legs up on the dash, nowhere to go. The road curled wide like it knew our names, and the wind came through like it wanted to stay. Coastal roads and leather seats, you laughed and tapped to the lazy beat. The hills rolled on, the sky was deep, and we had time we didn't need to keep. Hair in your face, salt on your lips. I reached for your hand at the overlooked cliff. We didn't stop, just took it in. The kind of view you feel within. Coastal roads and leather seats, tunes from the 60s on steady repeat. You turned to me with a sun-kissed grin, and I knew I'd drive anywhere with you again. Let the road stretch long, let the shadows play. With you beside me, it's always the day.
The sun sets sooner, the breeze feels new. You wear my sweater, but say it's just a view. We sit on the porch, don't say too much. Let August slip out of our touch. Summer's almost gone, and we both know it never lasts, but it always glows. You rest your head, and I hum a song, trying not to feel the season move on. Our towels still damp, our coffee gone cold. The air smells like cedar and something old. You say let's freeze it, like we've got a choice, but time just smiles without a voice. Summer's almost gone, like a fading dream, still golden bright, but slipping between. You look at me like you want to stay, and I wish I could make time obey. So we hold a hush and breathe it in, the end of something that felt like skin. You poured the wine deep in red, said something sly that went to my head. Peaches in a bowl, bread torn by hand, you in that shade, legs in the sand. Linen blanket, burgundy sky, breeze so soft it barely tried. Your voice low, eyes like June. The world hummed quiet to our afternoon. We talked in halves, laughed in full, ran your fingers through the wool. I leaned back just to see you smile. It made the golden hour worth the while. Linen blanket, burgundy sky. One more sip, one more sigh. You said let's stay till the stars appear. So we let the grapes and the time disappear. And if this day is all I keep, I fold it gently, let it sleep.
Your shadow stretches down the drive, barefoot steps that feel alive. The sky's on fire, but calm, not loud. The kind of sunset that draws a crowd. Evening wears gold like a favorite coat. Familiar soft with a loosened throat. It says slow down, it says stay near. It hums a tune only hearts can hear. The chairs are tipped, the wine is low. The lemons left in candle glow. You speak in whispers, not for show, and everything says, I know, I know. Evening wears gold as it starts to fade, but leaves behind what the day has made. A quiet room, a table bare, and one last glance that's still hanging there. So if you go, go slow, go kind. This golden hour won't stay behind.
Your shadows stretch beside my own. The sun hung low in a sky well known. Dust on our toes, laughter behind. The kind of path you're meant to find. Fields in gold light, quiet and wide. You walked ahead and turned with a smile. Didn't say much, just let it be. That gentle way you move with me. The leaves all whispered as we passed, stories told too soft to grasp. You reached for a fig, pulled it clean, held it out like some ancient dream. Fields in gold light and your skin like flame. Every step soft, every breeze the same. The world felt old and somehow new, and all of it led back to you. So we walked not far but deep in time, with nothing ahead but stars to find. sun slipping low over glassy blue. You said nothing, you didn't have to. The light on your face said all I'd missed. Like a quiet reply tucked in a kiss. Golden wake trailing behind, the kind of peace that's hard to find. Your shoulder touched mine with barely a sound, but in that moment the world slowed down. Seagulls quiet, no harbor in sight, just the hush of day fading to night. You reached for the wine and poured half a glass, said let's not talk, just let this pass. Golden wave, soft and wide, no need to steer, just let it glide. Whatever tomorrow, whatever we make, we had this sun, we had this way. And if we forget the rest of the day, let this gold be what stays.
Sun on the sill, soft on your face. You stirred a little, but didn't brace. The clock didn't tick, the day didn't call. It just waited kindly outside the wall. Morning belongs to us, no rush, no sound, just tangled sheets and peace all around. You blinked once, then smiled half asleep, and I knew it was safe to fall that deep. Coffee was brewing somewhere below, but your arms said not yet, don't go. So I lay back down, kissed your head. In that stillness, nothing else dared. Morning belongs to us, no headlines, no shoes, just you in my arms and nothing to lose. The world can wait, let it stay hush. This golden hour is more than enough. If I could choose where the day would start, it's right here with your breath on my heart.
Suitcase down by the old front mat, shoes kicked off just like that. The house is dim, but the tea's still warm, and I know that shape, that curve, that form. There you are by the window seat, blanket pulled, tucked at your feet. You looked up slow, no need to start. Just smiled and said, took you long enough, heart. No fireworks, no big reveal. Just the kind of peace that feels so real. The world can't wait, let the night grow still. You're home again, and I must always will. There you are, like a favorite song, soft and steady all night long. The lights stay low, but the love is bright, and nothing's missing when you're inside. So here we are, no grand restart, just breath and time, and one full heart.
You said I want pistachio right as the shop closed down. So we sweet talked the owner. He smiled and turned around. You wore a sundress sideways, it couldn't quite behave. And I thought, God help me if you asked for a taste. 2 scoops and you melting on the stair, licking your wrist without a care. That smile of yours, you knew what it'd do. It wasn't just a gelato, it made me swoon.
You leaned in slow, said, what about some of mine, but dropped a bit right the hemline. I laughed through love, you kissed my tune and chocolate chip. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
2 scoops and you under cafe light, laughing like kids at 9:30. You said this is life, and I had to agree. Gelato, your lips, and a warm coastal breeze. We strolled back slow, moon high and wide, with 2 sticky hands, and you by my side.
If it's you, we'll hang the frames, a little crooked all the same. We'll fight about the shelf too high, then laugh before the night goes by. If it's you, the kettle sings at 8. We'll miss a flight 'cause we're running late. There'll be long weeks and silence too, but I'll come home if it's you. If it's you, we'll paint the walls, forget the color, then paint them all. We'll read in bed till we forget Who's got the lamp or what we said? If it's you, we'll lose some time. Grow new lines along the spine. But I'll know your steps, I'll know your cues, and I'll be home if it's you. It won't be perfect, won't be new, but I'll build forever if it's you.
If it's you, we'll hang the frames a little crooked, all the same. We'll fight about the shelf too high, then laugh before the night goes by. If it's you, the kettle sings at 8. We'll miss a flight 'cause we're running late. There'll be long weeks and silent stews, but I'll come home if it's you. If it's you, we'll paint the walls. Forget the color, then paint them all. We'll read in bed till we forget who's got the lamp or what we said. If it's you, we'll lose some time. Grow new lines along the spine. But I'll know your steps, I'll know your cues, and I'll be home if it's you. It won't be perfect, won't be new, but I'll build forever if it's you. I've been thinking about the curtains, where they should fall. What kind of lamp we put in the hall. Not because I need a change, but because you're here and that feels strange. Strange that I'd start dreaming of grocery runs and autumn nights, of movie scenes, no big endings, just quiet things that feel so right. I could see it all so plain, so gray, if you stay. I've never been the type to chase half a thou, but something in your stillness makes me think of now. Not some distant maybe, not someday or when, but coffee in the morning again, and your book again. And if you want a map, I've drawn none, just a table, a window, a place to run. But I'll be here come break a chord day, if you stay. No pressure, no parade, just the softest yes, if you stay.
She leaves books everywhere, by the sink, on the chair, one in the fridge once, don't ask where. Says she'll get back to it soon, but I know better, that's just her tune, and I don't mind, not at all. It's like her love, it lines the hall. She forgets, she laughs, she sings off key, and all of it feels home to me. She buys fruits she never eats, names the plants but skips the beats, dances when she folds the sheets. Even though she folds them wrong, she knows I'll fix it all along. And I just grin, I don't explain. Love like this can't be contained. It's mismatched socks and morning tea, and all of it feels home to me. She leaves books everywhere, but she always saves the last page for me.
Lanterns flicker down by the shore, sand still warm, but the wind wants more. You rest your head on my faded sleeve. Neither of us wants to leave. In the last light of August, everything glows. Your hair like honey, your breath like prose. The fire is low, but the stars lean in, holding this night like it's always been. Your voice is soft like a half-heard tune, the kind that hums beneath the moon. No need for promises, no need for plans, just your quiet hand in my hand. In the last light of August, we don't rush through, we let the hush do what it's due. If summer must end, let it end like this, with firelight eyes and one last kiss. So here's to the warmth that we'll carry on, even when August is gone.
The books are stacked, the lamp is low. There's nowhere else I need to go. Your coat still hangs by the open door. You're not here, but you were before.
Last light in the room, soft on the floor, tells me enough, doesn't need more. You don't have to stay, you don't have to call. Some things don't fade, they just get small. I hum the song you used to play, the one that ends and floats away. The notes still rise, the notes still fall, but no one's listening down the hall. Last light in the room, warm and still, holds what it can and always will. A shadow, a smile, a faint perfume is all still here in this quiet room. So I won't move, won't shift too soon. Let it all stay with the last light in the room.
You spun in socks on the kitchen tile, laughed bitter with that sideways smile. Radio low, windows wide, and lemon light spilled inside. Lemon light on your skin, dust in the air, music playing like no one's there. You pulled me close, but no steps to learn, just hearts that knew when it was their turn. A peach on the counter, sweat on your glass. Time forgot to even fast. We danced slow, though the beat was fast, and I knew somehow that this would last. Lemon light in your hair, sun in our bones. We made that house feel like home. Nothing planned, nothing rehearsed, just love that bloomed without a first. And even now, when the day feels tight, I close my eyes and see lemon light.
The sun slips in along the floor, fingers trailing to the door. She turns once, all half in sleep, a little smile she doesn't keep, and the light between us tells me more than all the things we've said before. No need to speak, no plans to write, just her and me in morning light. I trace the edge of her coffee cup, the one she leaves half finished up. The clock won't move and I don't care. Time behaves different there, and the light between us fills the air like something soft that says I'm there, not in gold or words too bright, just a hush that feels like right. We don't rush, we never must. We've got love and light between us. Striped umbrella, shadows on white. You look too good in soft sunlight. Menu unread, we both just knew. Wine first, olives, then whatever would do. Table for two at the marina. Toes on tiles, sun in your hair. You said let's never make too many plans, and I said love, I'm already there. Boats rocked slow, just beyond the rail. The sea told stories in a soft tale. You played with the stem of your half-full glass and smiled like time was meant to pass. Table for two at the marina. The day as slow as it gets. You reached for my hand with that lazy grace, and I knew I had no regrets. Let the courses linger, let the shadows slide. I've got all I want with you on my side.
Bare feet on stone, the music low. You reach for my hand like I already know. No need to lead, no need to say. We found the rhythm and slipped away. Dancing past midnight, stars looking on. You smiled like the moment would never be gone. The world was quiet, the candles burned dim, but I only saw the way you leaned in. The breeze stirred your dress, brushed by your cheek. You whispered a line I've remembered all week. The song might have ended, but we still moved, lost in the hush of something true. Dancing past midnight, No plans, no light, just you in my arms, and everything right. The night held us close, the clock didn't chime. We floated there outside of time. And even now when the stars don't shine, I still hear the sway of that midnight line.
Your hand found mine like it always had. No rush, no words, just a good kind of sad. Sand in our shoes, salt in the air. We didn't need music, it was already there. Low tide, warm light, sky turned to gold. You looked at the waves like secrets they told. We walked that line where the sea meets skin, and time forgot where to begin. Your dress caught wind, but you didn't care. You danced and played like you weren't even there. I just watched. The whole world faded except for you. Low tide, warm light, your voice like a breeze, saying things softly that put me at ease. No big goodbye, no need to fight, just that beach, that moment, that low tide light. And I carry it still, that evening so right. You in the hush of the warm fading light.
We slipped through the gate, moon high and wide. Shoes in hand, nowhere to hide. You ran ahead, whispered, "Don't look back," and the lake took us in quiet black. Midnight water, cool and still, only the stars and the breath we fill. You swam close, I felt you near, the kind of silence you only hear. You floated slow, eyes on the sky, asked me if I believed in time. I said, not now, not when it's this, and kissed the words you almost missed. Midnight water, no need to speak. Your hand found mine in the gentle deep. The world was hushed, but hearts beat loud, like we were stars that slipped from clouds. Towels on shoulders, dripping through the dark, carrying the night like a little spark.
The hallway hums, the fridge clicks on. Outside the world keeps moving on, but here it's still, and here it stays. The kind of quiet that never frays. Midnight lives here in the folds of the dark, in the echo of steps through a sleeping park, in the breath you take when you're alone, the kind of hush you only own. Your sweater sleeves pulled past your wrists. The room is filled with gentle shifts. A shadow climbs the window pane, and nothing asks that you explain. Midnight lives here in the softest light, in the questions that don't need to be right. Not lost, not found, just here, just near, where time steps back and thought is clear. So close your eyes, don't chase the day. Midnight lives here, and so kiss.
Street lamp shadows dance at our feet. You laughed so softly in the hush of the street. My jacket around you, your hand in mine. The kind of silence that feels like a sign. Stone paths and silver sky. No one but us passing by. Every window glowed like a held-in sigh, and you look at me like you knew why. A cat crossed slow where the flowers leaned. You said, let's never rush through anything. Your voice was low like a lullaby, and I could have lived in that reply. Stone paths and silver sky, shoes and hand time slipping by. No plans ahead, no reason why, just this moment and your soft-eyed smile. We reached the gate and paused a while. Stone paths behind, star above us all the while.
There's coffee on the table, fruit in a bowl. You hum a tune I barely know. The bees drift by, the linen sways, and time forgets to count the days. At a table in the garden, with the sun just right, your bare feet curled in morning light. No rush, no list, no need to leave. We live in society what we believe. You slice a peach, offer me half. We share it slow and then just laugh. A sparrow lands near your chair, as if it knows it's welcome there. At a table in the garden, where the world stands still and silence speaks, if your heart is still, I reach for your hand, you don't pull away, and that says more than words could say. So let the breeze turn every page. We've got all day to be engaged. You laid the towel over the stone, said this might be the best we've known. I passed you the glass, watched you lean back, the kind of view that never asked. Sun on the shoulders, wine on our lips, old tunes playing in little skips. We didn't rush or talk too much, just let the breeze do what it does. A bee came close, you waved it away, smiled like you knew it would be okay. The day felt thick with something kind, like time had paused just to unwind. Sun warmed the shoulders, you in that light, golden and still and easy and right. I leaned in slow, no reason why, just your quiet breath and the open sky. So here we'll stay until the sun slips low. No plans, no calls, nowhere to go.
Your books, they sell your chest, pages half turned, and the stark manantellans, the sunlight tracing, then brew maple learned. Really guess if they came up and all something underburned. The lying in the light, no plans to keep, drifting between the sun and sleep. The world goes on, but we stay still, wrapped in gold on the windowsill. The clock might tick, but I don't hear, just your quiet breath and summer near. A leaf taps glass, a dog barks twice, but nothing breaks this paradise. Lying no takes ago, the only thing real is the moment now. You shift and smile, still half asleep, and all I want is all we keep. So let the day keep spilling in as long as you're here. That's where I begin.
You burned the toast, laughed like a kid, said, well, that's breakfast, or it wasn't hid. You danced across our kitchen floor with jam on your sleeve and socks I adore. And in the middle of nothing, there you were, spitting with crumbs in your oversized shirt. No grand event, no bells to ring, but my heart said, this is everything. You hummed that song you always hum, then the kiss my cheek just for fun. The clock ticked on, mail came late, but I forgot what I meant to hate. In the middle of nothing, the sun found you, coffee in hand, barefoot too, and I just stood, letting it sink. This life's more lovely than I used to think. It's not the days we chase or plan, it's this burnt toast and your jam-stained hand.
You poured the wine, then closed your eyes. I leaned back, watch the sky. Cicadas sing their summer hymn, and we sit quiet on a playful whim. Shade on the veranda, cold breeze, warm skin. The day unfolds from deep within. No stories told, no need to move. The world outside has nothing to prove. You hummed a line from some old song. I joined in, we got it wrong. But still we laughed, still we swayed, as sunlight danced and lemons swayed. Shade on veranda, time won't chase. We got each hour to find our pace. Your hand in mine, a clink of glass, and all we need is what we let pass. So let the sun go on and shine. We're just a pause
in a longer line. The night settled low on the garden wall. You pulled me close with no words at all. The record spun some old sweet tune, and we swayed alone beneath the moon. Moonlight between us, nothing too grand, just the way you breathe when you hold my hand. Stars overhead, bare feet on stone, and suddenly the world felt like home. The roses leaned toward our sound, like they too felt the world slow down. I whispered once, you smiled instead. Some feelings speak the best unsaid. Moonlight between us, we turn so slow, eyes half closed, and try to some sweet words. What blades girls' lips cast, what dance want more at let's make it last.
Curtains in the morning glow, soft and white. You turn in your sleep from left to right. The air smells like salt and sun. A brand new day just barely begun. Curtains in the morning and nothing to do except lie still here next to you. The world feels far, the bed feels wide, and time's no longer something to hide. Coffee will come, the sea will call, but none of it matters much at all. You shift again, your hair like lace, the kind of beauty that doesn't chase. Curtains in the morning, let the sun sneak through. I want to start my life with you. Not with a vow or something planned, just with your breath and your open hand. So let the day rise as slow as it can. Right now we're enough as we quietly stand.
Two cups steaming on the old stone table. You leaned in close, still barely able
to shake the dreams from your sleepy head. I just smiled and poured instead. Terrace for two, sky wide and blue, nothing to do, and I've got you. Morning unfolding like linen in light. Let's stay here until the sun's high. You tore the bread, passed me a piece, laughed at something small and sweet. A bird sang once, then flew away. Even they knew it's a perfect day. Terrace for two, no need for plan. Just coffee, a breeze, and holding hands. If all we had was this easy start, I counted enough for a full heart. Oh, stay with me while the morning is new. There's nowhere better than this view with you.
We've packed too much for just 2 days. Snacked and maps and songs to play. You read road signs in a made-up voice. Didn't care where, only that it's our choice. We went nowhere special, but it felt like gold. A borrowed weekend, a story retold. No plans, no rules, just sky and you. Turns out nowhere is my favorite view. You dance in socks at a roadside inn, sang to the mirror with a crooked grin. We found a diner that served burnt pie. Still swear it was the best of my life. We went nowhere special, but I can't forget the crooked roads, the sun that set. It wasn't the place, it was me and you. Two hearts driving into something true. Let the others chase what's shiny and grand. I'll take your laugh and your hand.